man, we back with another video, man. Let's get straight to it.
6ix9ine is one of the most hated dudes in the rap industry ever since he snitched on his game. But there's someone else that rappers hate and fear way more. Charleston White started going viral a few years ago after celebrating King Von's death, and now it's his mission to catch street rappers slipping and send them to prison. Today we're breaking down
Charleston White, the most hated man in America, bro. He done been macing people, all type of boy.
The wild story of how he went from catching the murder charge at 14 to becoming the most hated
nigga, fuck that bitch.
Dude in the game. Charleston White grew up in Fort Worth, Texas. He didn't have a father figure because his dad wasn't around, but his childhood was way better than a lot of dudes who end up in the street. His mom provided for the family and made sure they were all good, but Charleston was still attracted to the streets. Back home, he had food, clean sheets, and a mom who loved him. But Charleston wanted to live like his homies who came up in the projects, so he ran away at 12 years old and started hustling with his friends.
So I would run away from a good home to go hang out in the projects with the kids' mothers who they had to sleep on the floor. They went to bed hungry, so I wanted to go to bed hungry. I didn't want to go to bed full and enjoy the luxury of what a middle-class life provided.
His home life was good, but Charleston's mom had a lot to deal with. His mom was going around stealing from everyone because she was addicted to heroin, and her sister was on crack at the same time. So Charleston said he pretty much flew under the radar because there was so much drama going on around him. By the time Charleston was 14, he'd already gone to juvie a couple times, including once for shooting at some white people at a restaurant who called him the N-word. Then he caught an attempted murder charge after he tried to run some dudes over in a stolen car. Charleston got out on probation for the attempted murder, but just 2 weeks later, he went down for a homicide and everything changed. Charleston told Vlad TV that he came up with a plan to steal some starter jackets from a Foot Locker at the mall with his homies. They all wanted jackets to wear at the club they went to every week, and Charleston decided to steal one even though his mom would have bought him whatever he wanted. They went into the store, tried on some hats and jackets, and took off running with the gear on. Everything would have been smooth, but there was a dude in the parking lot named Michael Levy working on his car. Michael Levy had just gotten married 3 days earlier, and when he saw Charleston and his homies robbing the store, he decided to step in and try to stop them. He hopped on their windshield and started smashing it with a tool, and that's when Charleston passed the strap to his homie and said to blast him. Charleston's friend let off a shot that hit Michael, and they drove off laughing while he bled to death in the parking lot. All of them got booked on murder charges, and later Charleston told the Texas Tribune that he was a murderer even though he didn't pull the trigger. He spent 4 years in juvie lockup and was on the path to prison, but 4 people stepped up for him and saved his life. He told DJ Vlad that he grew up hating white people and resenting black men, but they were the ones who saw potential in them and put their jobs on the line. Even though he was acting crazy the whole time he was locked up, they told the judge in his case that Charleston didn't need to go to real prison because he had the potential to change. All of them worked for the state, and it could have came back to haunt them if Charleston got released and went back to the streets. But instead of sending him to prison, the judge listened to them and sent Charleston back to juvie. He got out at 21 years old and knew he wanted to turn his life around, but he almost lost it all when he got caught smuggling weed. Luckily, the case ended in a mistrial and he took a deal for 5 years of probation. And that was the last time Charleston ended up on the wrong side of the law. After the legal drama was over, Charleston went to college for criminal justice and started his own community outreach program. He wanted to keep other kids from ending up in the system like he did, and he's done all kinds of work in Fort Worth and other cities. Charleston switched up his entire life and went from catching cases to keeping kids out of the streets. But a couple of years ago, he realized that social media could reach way more people, and that's when he became the most hated dude in the rap industry.
What? Damn. So Charleston White been thugging? He been thugging this whole time, G.
Been none too.
He
Do you want to secondhand shop like a pro? The key is to know what you're looking at. Click
what
the Google
y'all
app,
think
tap
about
Lens
this,
icon,
man?
and take a picture of something you love.
I gotta get
Google will show you
YouTube
similar
up
items and where to
something.
find them. Download the Google app to try it yourself. Happy shopping.
Charleston came into the game sending shots at dudes like King Von. A lot of people were mourning his death when he got killed in Atlanta, but Charleston shocked everyone when he started celebrating the shooting.
So you mean to tell me it's okay for them to do that, but because our favorite rapper is now being mocked, so here it is, he gets released and become this mega star rapping about his murders. What about those victims? Fuck that idol. That idol is a demon, a self-proclaimed demon. Nigga, I don't ride with demons.
Von was the lead suspect in a few different murders back in Chicago, and Charleston pointed out.
So you mean to tell me he's celebrated, right? You got celebrities who take pictures in front of his mural. What about his victims' family?
A lot of people online agree with Charleston's take, but he almost ran into some real-life consequences over what he said. 600 Breezy was Von's homie, and he tried to check Charleston about him speaking on Von. A video came out showing Breezy confronting him, but Charleston didn't back down and told him that he meant everything he said.
We studied out the Hoover, nigga. We studied out the Hoover going up. Go get the government, nigga. We don't know about none of that. Anything that hurt niggas, we'll get it. Anything that hurt niggas, we'll get it. Crip, blood, GD, BD, white folk, rap, or whoever gets your people. For us, by us, with us, and of us. I'm gonna get shit. And I'm gonna die behind it. I don't want to talk no more. I don't want to talk no more. I don't want to understand. I just said what I said.
I just said what I said.
I just said what I
want to
said.
understand.
I don't want to understand.
Breezy told DJ Vlad,
like, I respect the old nigga because he stood up for what he believed in. He basically like, shit, I'm on some better than us shit, but I'm like, you can't be trying to better us if you disrespecting black people and bringing them down or whatever.
Breezy's a big dude who's known for crashing out, but Charleston isn't afraid of anyone in the streets because he knows as soon as the situation pops off, he'll just call the cops and let them handle it. He told Breezy,
and watch I show up with the whole sheriff's department.
And Charleston isn't playing around when it comes to getting the police involved. Charleston was beefing with a Crip named OG Percy and said it was shameful for a dude like Percy to be 50-something years old and still repping the set. Percy
Hey, but look, Charleston White don't play, boy. He'll call your P.O. boy. Don't play with Charleston White. For real, for real.
PMG got hopped in and started threatening Charleston, so Charleston called the cops on them and he was arrested later that night. PMG guy ended up getting hit with a 20-year sentence, and Charleston hopped online to troll him and Percy over the situation immediately. He made it through the beef without
He got a nigga 20 years the same night. Oh, hell no, bro. What the fuck? Hold on.
But last year, another OG Crip claimed Charleston got violated when he went to LA. Melvin Farmer told Cam Capone News.
So he got a beef with LA because they took him down. He called himself being slick and got played. They robbed him, tied him up.
It looks like a lot of people wanted the story to be true because of all the wild things Charleston says. But he clapped back in an interview with Say Cheese and pointed out how Melvin's story doesn't make any sense. Charleston told Say Cheese,
nigga, I'm gonna run to the police, nigga, rob and tie me up and don't kill me.
So if he did get robbed in LA, Charleston would have gotten those dudes locked up and brags about it online. Last year, a video came out where some dudes in Dallas tried to press Charleston, and he immediately got the cops involved and had them arrested.
He put the gun in the car, a silver gun. He gave it to Otto. He had me surrounded with his gang buddy.
With his gang buddy.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Mr. Police Officer. Mr. Police Officer, up. He put the gun on him.
He was with him.
Oh, he was with him. Oh, my God.
It's not clear exactly what went down before the police rolled up.
Well, like,
Charleston obviously wasn't going to try and handle the situation by himself.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Try to
Police
press Charleston,
Officer.
his
Mr.
first
White
move is
Police
going to be to call the feds. But he's also ready for smoke if he has to be. Last year, Charleston aired out Soulja Boy like crazy in an interview with Say Cheese.
I want to remind Soulja Boy, you ain't got no motherfucking op, nigga. Nothing about you was street.
Soulja was never in the streets, but over the last few years, he's been trying to rep the Bloods and talks about his ops.
You ain't got no opposition, nigga. Y'all ain't boom, 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 boom. You shot at some niggas that broke into your house. Anybody? No, that's a gimme. Yeah, that's a gimme. Nigga, you went to California and became a Blood.
They ended up running into each other in Miami, and Soulja tried to roll up on Charleston with like 10 dudes. Charleston was ready for it though, and he pulled out some pepper spray and hit up their whole crew. Rappers would get clowned for using mace instead of throwing hands, but Charleston obviously isn't worried about what people think about him. And after it went down, he hopped on IG Live to clown Soulja over the situation. Soulja clapped back,
You niggas so scared of me, y'all niggas gotta pull out pepper spray out your bitch purse, running with pepper spray. What the fuck?
But then Charleston posted a video showing Soulja and his crew getting back in their van while Charleston just stood there and watched.
Soulja Boy and them getting in the car. Look, they say I'm running. Look like they turn around wiping their ass.
Nah, man. My son just made Soulja Boy in the face. Fucking straight. Outside. We in the building. 7 niggas approached and that nigga made Soulja Boy in the face, man.
Getting maced by a YouTuber is embarrassing, but Soulja could be facing way worse consequences for threatening Charleston.
Yeah.
After it all went down, Soulja and his homies
Charleston White the maced a couple niggas, boy. Soulja Boy got lucky, boy.
Started threatening Charleston, so he posted a video where he's filing a police report on that.
Oh, Flo Malcolm is Ira Malcolm. IRA Malcolm.
Yes.
And DeAndre Way is Soldier's real name. So if you can put those two on the police report, Soldier making threats of having me killed.
And last August, Charleston told Say Cheese.
And this is what they told me about Soulja Boy. Since Soulja Boy want to be a Fruittown, Compton, Piru so bad, he's being entered into the database as one.
Rappers in the game hate Charleston for getting dudes caught up in cases, but all the hate hasn't made him slow down at all. He's not just going after dudes in the industry either. A few months ago, Charleston revealed,
I got 3 O blocks in Atlanta jail right now because of me. Ask anybody from Chicago if they know. I've been keeping it a secret.
There are a lot of people who like to see Charleston White get taken out, but nobody wants to really try because they know he'll get the police involved. That's why Charleston is able to move out in the open with no fear, even though so many people hate him. He's caused a lot of controversy with what he does, but at the end of the day, he's really standing up for what he thinks is right no matter what happens. And besides trolling on social media, he's still involved with all kinds of activism in real life. Everyone doesn't agree with the wild statements he makes about celebrating the deaths of rappers and gang members though. And even though a lot of people won't touch him because of his police involvement, there's always a chance he'll make the wrong dudes angry enough to try something anyway.
Someone sits down next to you in a 5-hour flight, your worst nightmare is that they're wearing
Axe body spray.
Damn. That was the video. Age, like. That was real interesting for Charleston White got a crazy ass life, boy. Yeah. Would y'all meet Charleston White? Please don't try to fight Charleston White, G. He go pepper spray, stab your ass. He gonna do a lot of shit. He go pepper spray, stab your ass, then put your ass in jail. You go think about your actions. But no, though. Hey, y'all like this video, though, man? This shit was really interesting, for real, man. But look, if y'all want to see something, man, tune in, man. And I'm gonna holler at y'all on game.